Hello, everyone. Welcome to InvoNews Podcast episode number 1. This is your host, Nail Shabazz. Today's our guest is the spectacular Paulina Walkowiak. She's the CEO and co-founder of Cux.io, a one-stop shop for understanding and predicting user experience online. She's also a user behavior and product analyst, a guest university lecturer, and a public speaker, and a mompreneur, which I'm going to actually dig deep into that. So how are
Okay.
you doing, Paulina?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for having me, Nail.
Yeah. Okay. So you were telling me about the weather outside. So you're in Poland right now?
Actually, not. I also can add to this list that I'm digital nomad right now because I currently live in Madeira in Portugal. So I'm here for half a year. And when we came here, we found out that next to our house, it's construction site. So yeah, there's drilling, digging, and everything, which is loud. So I hope we can just do this quietly today.
Have you ever yelled outside like, "Hey, stop! I need to work"?
I have to tell you that I was calling the police because they were working on weekends. So I called the
Oh,
police. Yeah.
anonymously?
Uh, and of course,
Yes. Okay.
of
Of
course,
course.
but they are okay. They are fine. They just understood because the law is on our side. There is a law in Portugal that you cannot be loud on the weekends because
Mhm.
they are touristic countries. So tourists are the main resource of the money for them. So we have to be take care of.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so I'm just gonna go straight into the questions. Straight up,
Yeah.
tell us about Cux, your startup. So go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, it's our third child as we are as we are telling about it because this is the product we developed together with my husband and my business partner. It's a mixture of our experiences because I used to be market researcher. I conducted customer experience research. I was designing a lot of methodology in Poland for that topic. And
I'm
my
sorry, which
husband on the other side,
methodology? Which one?
customer experience
Customer.
research.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Customer
Okay.
experience research, yeah, but for the offline products mostly. I used to work for the um, classical clients. I don't know, traditional, not digital,
Oh, okay. Brick and mortar.
generally offline products. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's the thing I used to do, and my husband was a developer, so he was trying to figure out what exactly the end users of his products, so products he was developing for other companies, are really doing, how they experience the products. And there was no such product for understanding that correctly. So we were trying to check if we can translate my knowledge about customer experience, user experience, and everything I did offline to the online, to the digital world. If we can see in, like in ethnographic research, what users do with our websites, with our product and everything. So that's how the CUX, we call it CUX, how CUX was developed in the first time. And after some time, when we had first customers, we realized that the knowledge on the market about analyzing qualitative data, about observing user behaviors is so low that we have to do something about automation. So we have to do this more effective. We have to show to our customers where exactly they can find the solutions they are looking for, because they are just overwhelmed by all the data they gather about their products. And that's how UX automation was born. So we were trying to, first of all, find the patterns, behavioral patterns of the users, to understand where they're frustrating or where they get mad with our products, where they decide emotionally that they don't want to buy our products, for example. And on
Mhm.
the other hand, how to combine the qualitative and quantitative data to get this real view and real insights, which will meet our business needs, I guess, business
Yeah.
goals. So it will be not everything like, you do, for example, UX audit and you get everything you can get about possible frustrations, but most of them are not related to your business goals. And in CUX, the main thing is that you can figure out what will get biggest impact on your business, on your conversion rate, on your sales. General.
Okay. Where did how did you come up with the name CUX? Is it a customer user experience?
It is customer user experience,
Okay.
but this is the second meaning. The first meaning is in Polish. CUX is cux, and cux means a little sweetie something. So it was our little sweetness,
Okay.
our little candy. It's like small candy. Yeah, but you're telling it like in a really soft way. So it's cux, and it was our sweetness, and then it was also customer and user experience. Exactly.
Let me guess. You came up with that name.
No,
Does
actually not. My husband did it. My husband did
Okay, I stand corrected.
it.
Okay, how long ago did you form this Jukes or CUX? How long ago was it?
Our company was founded in 2019, but to be honest, we started in 2016 in the end of this year, because our first son was born in 2016, and 3 months after he was born, we decided that, okay, that's our time. We have our I have my maternity leave, and my husband get their parental time also, because we were living in Germany at this point. So we had this possibility to be in this together. We had 7 months of the paternal leave, and we just wanted to focus not only on a baby, but also on a product. So the 2016-17 was the very, very beginning, but the company was founded in 2019.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about the development itself. Initially, how much competition did you face? So, yeah, go ahead.
There is few tools on the market. There are some popular solutions, but there is no such tool which will combine qualitative and quantitative data together. So there are some tools which show you the session recordings or heat maps, and basically that's it. On the other hand, you have the complicated tools. There's Google Analytics, of course, somewhere in the middle, and there are these complicated tools which you have to invest a lot of time to get to it, like mixed panel, amplitude, or stuff like this. And there is nothing in between. There's nothing in the middle. There's nothing which can face a lot of new businesses, especially after COVID-19, when everybody is getting it online, it's going online. So there is nothing in the middle, and we try to combine it together and fill this gap.
Can you explain a little bit? You touched on it a bit, the qualitative versus quantitative. So I understand the quantitative part. It's like typical data, shows you the heat map. This is where the people are looking at or clicking or scrolling. So what about the qualitative data or the aspect?
Okay, so the first thing you have to figure out is if there is a problem. And that's what quantitative data can show you. So you will see who is coming into your website, how many people are visiting you, and which metrics are too low or not, or you are not satisfied with them. But you never, with the quantitative data, you never know why is it so. So if you know that your conversion level is low, you have to figure it out by yourself. Okay, what should I do? My competition done this or that, so maybe I will try this, but it's like 50-50. you never know if it will work with your target group, your target audience, your clients. So this is the moment when qualitative data are coming, and for those metrics, you should be able to see what are the behaviors of your customers, what they really do, what's the reason that they are not converting. And this is the moment when session or visit recordings, as we are showing them, or those behavioral patterns coming in and showing you, hey, this is exactly your problem. You don't have to look around the market and try to fit some solutions to your product, but you can see that your customers have problem with, I don't know, for example, pop-ups, which are really frustrating for them. So you have to do something to just hide it, for example. Or there is some other problem, like technical problem, there is some problem on some browser or something else that you have to eliminate to just make your customers more happy. So you are not able to see it in the numbers, in the metrics, in the charts. You have to see what exactly users are doing. And here we have heat maps, here we have those experience metrics, as we said, which is also the number. You can see the scale of the problem, but then you have a heat map to visualize it, or just recordings to see, okay, they just don't see this button, for example, or they just try to click a lot on this button and it doesn't work on. They are looking for something different and they just get lost on your website.
Okay. Let's talk about the marketing strategy. So you developed the product, say CUX, but now how are you going to market it? Or what was the plan? Okay, this is how are we going to introduce, broadcast our product to the world? So what was the plan? Which route did you go? Did you go for paid advertisements or social media? What?
Okay, so with this UX automation, and in general with this qualitative analytics, it's completely new for the market, for a lot of people, and people are a bit scared. People are scared in general in analytics, but also if they don't know how to use something. So we know that we are new on the market, so our main goal first was to be an expert, to place ourselves as an experts who know a lot about this topic and who can show the possibilities of using this kind of tools.
That is very challenging.
That is really challenging, because educating the market is like the most challenging strategy you can ever imagine.
Yeah.
And that's the point where it's really not so good to be the first because you have a lot to do. And you have to be also quickly at some point to just not be out for someone who is bigger, who has more money and stuff like this. But you all had really room. I don't know how to say it in English, but we really believe in this product and we really love what we do, and we really are experts in this field. So we really enjoy educating, and we really enjoy to facing the problems on the market, because I guess we know what we plan in like 3 steps ahead, and I hope that we will be right on time when it comes. But I see we are closer and closer every year. But yeah, basically it's educating, it's showing the possibilities. So as you said, it's challenging, but I guess we are closer than we were like 3 years ago.
That's very encouraging. How much does social media help, or how much, let's talk about percentages, that social media helps you by this percentage, or this part of social media helps us in gaining traction or getting clients or getting the word out? How significant is social media? Or maybe it isn't, maybe your audience is not on social media. It is actually a very difficult case.
Our audience is definitely on social media. It's maybe more like LinkedIn than Facebook. But but still they are there, and it's really great medium for us to communicate with them. So it's mostly the communication. It is very helpful when we organize some events. Like right now, we have this analytical challenge organized, and that's the main medium for us to promote it, because there is our audience and they want to know more and get in interaction with us. But if it comes to selling, it's like more like interpersonal relationships, and also LinkedIn. Yeah, mostly LinkedIn. So it is significant.
I have a little side question actually that's related to your success. I was just going through your LinkedIn profile and I was very impressed. General question is, do you plan things out, or you just go with the flow? You're feeling, oh, I have a feeling that this is where I want to go and this is how I want to execute, and I'm not going to look at the stats or the numbers or whatever, the ground reality. So how do you deal with that?
So I wish I will be able to have a plan, but I'm also a mom. So we started with this point of view that quickly, before we get that it doesn't make sense. That was our first strategy, like, let's do this quickly. And it was good for start, but right now we are trying to be better at planning. It's not so easy because, as I said, I'm a mompreneur, so planning with small children, tell me something more funny. There is no such thing. So I will say that creativity is the main point for me right now to just manage every day. But I trust my gut feeling, definitely. I trust my intuition, and I have this big opportunity to have also a partner who has any intuition, and it doesn't scare him to use it. So it's a lot of gut feeling. We know the main points we are going to, like what we aim, what is our goal in like 3 steps, 3 steps, as I said before. But yeah, gut feeling is a big part of it. So it's combination of data and also the intuition. We are using to just go with this business.
Okay, you mentioned you're trying to manage things, but which tools are you looking for, or are you using for management?
Manage things off a piece of paper and a pen.
Well, if it works, then more power to you.
I guess the calendar is the main tool I'm using, because I have to put everything in a calendar, because if it's not in a calendar, my children get the priority, so there is no place for something. So the calendar is the best one, but I really use the analog tools, like the piece of paper and pen, and really I do not. I have my main goals for a day. I'm trying to set 2 or 3 goals for a day to not be frustrated that I didn't do everything, because as you can imagine, the list is going longer and longer and longer every day. So yeah, prioritizing. Oh my God, it's such a
prioritize.
Yeah. Prioritize, thank you. Calendar and notes of the main tasks are the most important tools for me.
All right. Now I'm going to come back to the development part. So back in 2016-17, when you realized, okay, this is a market opportunity and we need to develop this product.
Yeah.
How did you develop it? Did you hire someone locally in Poland, or where were you exactly at that time? You were in Germany.
We were in Berlin.
Berlin,
we were in Germany.
So where did you find the developers, or where did you get it made or developed?
So first, I guess 2 years, we were working by ourselves. So my husband was coding. And then in the most challenging moments, we outsourced some parts of the work. Then we hired part-time 2 developers, and as soon as we got the investment, they came on board. So they were ready to just join us for the full time. But our developers were from Poland. It's not the secret that in Poland are the best developers, and also it's really reasonable to hire them. So that's the thing. Yeah, we were based in Berlin, but our R&D team were in Poland at the time.
Best developer in Poland. That's debatable, but I'm gonna let that.
I know. I know, especially for you. I know you are also good. I know we were trying actually from some developers from India as well.
Okay.
But I guess I'm Polish. I love
Of
my
course.
local heritage. So yeah, I guess that software houses are some point of Polish heritage. It starts to be.
Yeah, of course. Tell me about being featured in that 200 strong women in IT. That was huge. So how did it feel when you were featured?
I feel strong.
Okay.
I do a lot to show that women in technologies are really good and they can use their powers like empathy or intuition, as we mentioned before, to get it even better. So I also did a TEDx talk about being mompreneur. So
Yeah,
I'm
I tried
trying
to
to
watch it,
show, yeah.
but it
Yeah,
was
but
in
it's
other.
in Polish.
Yeah,
Sorry. Yeah. My next TEDx will be in English. I hope if they will
looking.
invite me.
Okay,
Mm,
looking
but
forward.
yeah, I'm trying to show, because I know that a lot of women is scared that okay, it's IT, everything is going so fast, everything is developing so quickly. How we can manage it when we want to have families and when we want to be mothers and the children are so unpredictable. So there is a really big thing about IT. There's a lot of freedom for you in many different ways that you can really manage to be satisfied with your career and also with being a mother. For me, it's like I can work from around the world, that it doesn't matter where am I can also manage to work in this time of the day when I can. So if my child needs something, I'm for him or for her, for them, basically. So there's a big freedom, and that's my strength, I guess, that this flexibility, this creativity, that is something I can use, and that makes me strong.
Do you feel like this kind of a sideway question, but do you see there's like a hurdle in women getting into technology? I mean, I just find it a little interesting that it's celebrated. I mean, it's celebrated too much that women in technology. Why is that the case? Why isn't it just someone in
I'm not
technology?
sure. I mean, I think that it's something we get from the past, that it was difficult, that there was some kind of barrier for women. Right now, I
Mhm.
guess we are totally free to be whoever we want. But if somebody has some barriers in their mind, I want to just break them and show that there's nothing
Okay.
like this. I had never had any problems about being a woman. I got investment when I was pregnant, so I was signing the investment contract when my baby was 2 months old. So the investors trust the pregnant woman
Yeah.
to give her the money. So I don't think that there is any problems with that. But I know that the society still can be afraid of it, still think that maybe not everything is possible, and there is a lot of especially in Poland, when the women rights are not respected as they should be, and the law started to be against us. So yeah, there is a lot to do. We have to tell it
Okay.
loud. Yeah.
Okay. Where after Portugal? And by the way, I wanted to know how did you come up with the idea of being a digital nomad? It's a lifestyle, so it's not just like a trip to some place.
Yeah, exactly. It's not so easy. So as I told you, we started with Berlin, and we were kind of remote to our business because we established it in Poland. So we started with that, and we had this mindset that our business should be global. It's not such thing for SaaS businesses, especially, that you can go local and then try to go global. You have to go big or do nothing. So we started to be global, and it was our mindset we are trying to approach. Then we moved back to Poland to try to just live in a forest. And also we were in Poland, but still kind of digital nomads, because we were in the middle of nowhere. Like nobody knew where exactly our village is, where exactly our home is. We were just hidden in the forest. And we spent January here in Madeira. We came for like little vacation, but stayed for a month and said, okay, it's our company was getting better and better while we were here. So we decided to, okay, let's try it. Maybe we will stress less. We can just enjoy life more, because, when you're an entrepreneur and also a parent, there is no space for you just for yourself and to enjoy life. And it's a bit of a trap that you can work just longer and longer and longer. And when
Yes.
you are in such a beautiful place like Madeira, you just want to enjoy it. So you force yourself to do your work more effectively, quicker, and have some time to just explore it and enjoy it. And that's our plan. So we are here just to force ourselves to be more effective and don't frustrate so much as we do on a regular daily basis.
Okay, I have a wild question. If someone offers you a job, 9 to 5, but like after 5 p.m., that's peace of mind. You shut down your Mac, your laptop, and then you're done for the day. But as an entrepreneur or a business person, you're always constantly thinking about the profits or what to do next or the competition. What would you choose? And you're talking about, peace of mind and having more time for yourself. So what would you choose? The blue pill or the red pill?
There are some moments during the week that I will tell you, I will take it and just be there. But right now I will tell you that I think that I will be bored after 2-3 months.
Yeah.
I will. It's not my. It's not my thing. I guess I'm this kind of a person who likes to worry about the business, who wants to have an impact, and I will feel trapped when I will not have this impact. And working 9 to 5, it's like there is someone vision you have to fulfill, and I don't think I will manage. I don't like that, and there is no freedom. So I should tell someone that I have to have more flexibility because I have children. I don't get it. I don't think that's for me. It's like my work is my lifestyle, as you said. It's being digital nomads, being mompreneur, being entrepreneur, being in IT. This everything makes my lifestyle. So I don't think I can manage working like usual people.
Okay, cool. Makes sense. I want to ask other products other than the CUX or CUX as in Poland.
In Poland, yes.
So what other products do you have ready or in the market? So there's one MarTech in the MarTech industry. Oh, sorry,
I don't have any other products.
No. Okay, so that's the
I
only
don't
one.
have any other products. That's the only one. We are focusing on this. We are first-time entrepreneurs, so that's why we want to focus on that. And maybe at some point we try to, I don't know, sell it, exit it, and go with other. But for now, we are trying to do not only the startup, but also stable business, which can.
Wouldn't selling it be a bit difficult because that's your third baby?
Most probably it would be, but I never say never. So we will see. Right now we are focusing on developing it, but my children also have to move out at some point. I hope they will. So maybe we'll just get to this point also with the product. I don't know it, but I know that being first-time entrepreneur gives you some credit that you don't know everything. It's a bit frustrating. Not a bit. It's really frustrating. But I really enjoy learning the lessons, and I have no idea what the future will bring.
By the way, coming back to that topic of being a digital nomad,
Mhm.
you're actually living in other countries as opposed to being a
Mhm.
tourist, which is a big difference.
Mhm.
So you're not just
Mhm.
going there taking selfies, you're actually living in that culture. So
Yeah.
it makes a big difference. About the Chooks, where do you see it in 5 years, considering the changing markets, changing every day?
Yeah.
If I guess if like, so
Yeah.
where do you see it in 5 years?
So I see CUX as a first time choice for companies to start the analytical process.
Okay, and
That's it.
um,
Yeah, that's the first choice. If you start with analytics, if you have a new product or you have to redesign your website or do anything, that's the first product you choose to understand the whole context, the broadest possible context of your users, of your metrics, of everything.
will there be a Chooks 2.0, a better version?
I guess, yeah, definitely. We are going to be more based on machine learning algorithms, so we can predict the behaviors, not only analyze the do this descriptive analytics, but also to do the predictive analytics. So that's the point we are going to, and that will be definitely CUX 2.0 because it will be something completely different that the algorithms are working for you.
How do you say salty in Polish?
Salty,
Yeah.
słone.
So the name will be Swana of version 2.0.
that, that, yeah, maybe.
Maybe.